The world right now, it's a lot. More active conflicts than at any point since World War II. Global peace has declined for the 6th consecutive year, and more countries than ever are ramping up military spending. So, where do you go if you want to live or travel somewhere that actually feels safe? That's exactly what we're answering today. We've pulled the data from the 2025 Global Peace Index, the world's most comprehensive measure of peace and safety, covering 163 countries, and we're counting down the top 10 safest countries on the planet. Stay until the end, because number 1 will genuinely surprise you with how extraordinary it is. Let's get into it. Kicking off our list at number 10 is Finland. Finland re-entered the top tier thanks to improvements in perceptions of criminality and reductions in political terror. It also ranked 3rd globally in the safety and security domain specifically. And that's not nothing. Finland is in a genuinely complex security neighborhood. It shares an 832-mile border with Russia, and NATO membership has changed its strategic posture considerably, yet despite all of that, it still cracks the top 10. What makes Finland work is a deeply ingrained culture of trust in institutions, in each other, and in government. Finland consistently ranks among the world's top countries for education, happiness, and press freedom. Safety, it turns out, is deeply connected to all of that. Next on the list at number 9 is Slovenia, one of the smallest countries on this list and one of the most underrated. This former Yugoslav republic has quietly built one of Europe's most stable societies. It benefits from low violent crime, minimal political instability, and almost no military engagement whatsoever. What's impressive is that Slovenia sits in a historically turbulent region of Europe, the Balkans. Yet while its neighbors have dealt with far more turbulence post-Yugoslavia, Slovenia has consistently punched above its weight on peace metrics. If you haven't put it on your travel list yet, consider this your sign. Denmark slips down one place at number 8, but don't read too much into that. It's still one of the safest, most stable countries on Earth. Its slight dip is almost entirely explained by one thing: defense spending. Like many European nations, Denmark is facing intense pressure to increase its military budget in the wake of the war in Ukraine and growing regional security concerns. In fact, Denmark registered one of the steepest declines in the militarization sub-index this year. But here's what stays constant. Denmark is characterized by exceptional political stability, freedom of the press, high income equality, and social trust. It's also routinely ranked among the happiest nations in the world, which not coincidentally tends to go hand in hand with safety. Portugal continues its quiet ascent up the peace rankings at number 7. And honestly, more people should be talking about this. In 2014, Portugal ranked 18th globally. In 2025, it's 7th. That's a remarkable decade of progress driven by investment in domestic security, political stability, and improvements in perceptions of criminality. Unlike some others on this list, Portugal has an armed police force, but an increased police presence has actually lowered crime rather than raising tensions. Portugal has also become one of the most popular destinations in the world for expats and retirees. Combine stunning coastlines, a warm culture, affordable living, and a top 10 safety ranking. It's not hard to see why. Singapore is the only Asian country in the top 10 at number 6, and it's been here for years. As a city-state, Singapore's approach to safety is almost engineered. It performs exceptionally in both ongoing conflict and safety and security domains, recording a near-perfect score in conflict involvement. No combat deaths, no external military operations, no active conflicts. It's also ranked as one of the top 2 safest cities in the world by the Economist Intelligence Unit's Safe Cities Index, with particular strength in infrastructure security and personal safety. Critics sometimes note that Singapore's safety comes alongside stricter social laws than you'd find in Western democracies. That's a fair conversation, but on pure peace metrics, it's hard to argue with the results. At number 5, it's Switzerland. Switzerland is the country that basically invented neutrality, and it shows. Long a diplomatic hub and home to international organizations, from the Red Cross to the United Nations, Switzerland has built its identity around peaceful engagement. Low violent crime, a politically stable federal system, and minimal involvement in any international conflicts keep it firmly in the top 5. Its slight drop in ranking this year, almost negligible. Its actual score barely changed. Other countries just improved around it. Switzerland remains exactly what it's always been: one of the most reliably safe and peaceful places on the planet. Next on the list, at number 4, is Austria. Austria is known for having a robust economy, efficient infrastructure, a strong commitment to social welfare, and a strategic location at the heart of Europe. Vienna, Austria's capital, is also consistently ranked as one of the world's most livable cities, and livability and safety tend to move together. New Zealand makes the top 3, and there's a strong case this is the most beautiful country on the list. What keeps New Zealand this high is a combination of geographic isolation, being at the bottom of the Pacific helps, strong institutions, high social trust, and a genuine cultural commitment to community and inclusion. New Zealand also records a perfect score in the ongoing conflict domain. No conflict deaths, no external military involvement in active wars. Its government has also been globally recognized for transparent, empathetic leadership. The 2019 Christchurch response and the legislative changes that followed demonstrated a society that addresses problems head-on rather than letting division fester. Ireland is at number 2, and what a journey it's been. A country with centuries of tense history, a complicated relationship with its nearest neighbor, and the scars of internal conflict. Yet today, Ireland is the second most peaceful country on Earth. Much of this comes down to Ireland's non-NATO, neutral military stance, its strong democratic institutions, and the powerful social cohesion built into Irish communities. It's one of the wealthiest and most developed nations in the world, and that economic stability underpins much of its safety. Ireland has also quietly become one of Europe's most desirable places to live, consistently scoring high on happiness, healthcare, and quality of life indices. And here we are. Number 1, the safest country on Earth for the 17th year in a row, Iceland. Let that sink in. 17 years at the top, not a fluke, not a one-year blip, a sustained structural commitment to being the most peaceful society on the planet. So what's Iceland doing that no one else is? A few things stand out. No military. Iceland has no standing army whatsoever. The police don't even carry firearms, only batons and pepper spray. Extremely low crime, attributed to a high standard of living, small, tight-knit population of around 382,000, and strong social norms against criminal behavior. Deep social equality. Iceland has led the world on gender pay equality, LGBTQ+ rights, and social inclusion laws for decades. High institutional trust. Icelanders trust their government, their police, and each other. That trust is the bedrock of peaceful society. Perfect scores in the safety and security domain, ranking first globally. Iceland isn't just safe, it's a model for what a peaceful society can look like. So there you have it, the top 10 safest countries in the world for 2025, according to the Global Peace Index. What's striking is the pattern. The safest countries aren't the biggest or most powerful. They're the ones that invest in equality, education, institutional trust, and social welfare. Peace, it turns out, isn't accidental. It's built. In a world that's becoming more fragmented and less peaceful overall, these 10 countries are proof that it doesn't have to be that way. Drop a comment on which of these countries would you most want to live in. I'm genuinely curious. If you found this video interesting, give it a like. It really does help the channel. And subscribe if you want more data-driven deep dives like this one.